A little black girl points at police officer in court. What he said left everyone speechless. It was supposed to be just another quiet morning in the courthouse. Lawyers whispered, papers shuffled, and Judge Melissa Keene moved from one case to another with practiced calm. But everything changed when 9-year-old Alana Brooks raised her hand and pointed toward the back of the courtroom. Clutching the sleeve of her foster mother, her small voice echoed through the silent room. "Why is he here if he hurt my brother?" For a moment, no one breathed. All eyes turned to the man standing near the double doors, Sergeant Derek Mallory. Alana had never been inside a courtroom before. She didn't understand legal procedures or complex words, but she remembered faces. She remembered the night her 13-year-old brother Jaden was taken away in handcuffs, and she remembered the officer who stood by and did nothing. Months earlier, Jaden had walked to a small store late at night to buy candy for his little sister. On his way back, a patrol unit stopped him. One officer, Brian Voss, grew aggressive. He shoved Jaden against the curb, and the boy's head hit the concrete. He was just 13. The concussion sent him to the hospital, and the system sent Alana into foster care. Sergeant Mallory had seen everything, but he had stayed silent. Back in the courtroom, the judge leaned forward, trying to process what she'd just heard. Alana's voice didn't shake this time. She repeated her question clearly, and the room felt heavier with each word. For the first time in months, Derek Mallory spoke up. His confession came slowly, like a man carrying the weight of something buried too long. He admitted he was there that night. He admitted he didn't stop what happened. He admitted his silence helped cover the truth. A gasp rippled through the room. Suddenly, what everyone had accepted as just another incident was now something else entirely. Proof of failure, not accident. The courtroom became the spark that cracked months of silence. Internal Affairs was called in. Reports were reopened. The hospital records that had been ignored were now center stage. It turned out this wasn't the first complaint against Officer Voss. There were others, all buried under red tape. But one little girl's voice made the system listen when no one else could. Within weeks, Officer Voss was placed on administrative leave. Protests grew outside the station. The truth that had been carefully hidden was finally out in the open. Jaden watched a short video from court, his little sister standing tall, telling the truth no one wanted to hear. For the first time in a long while, he smiled. He asked to see her. Their reunion wasn't dramatic or loud. It was soft, quiet, and full of unspoken love. Judge Keene signed the order to reunite the siblings, noting in her ruling that what happened to them wasn't an unfortunate accident, it was a failure to act. Meanwhile, Sergeant Mallory made his own choice. He could have stayed quiet, hidden behind his badge, and let the system protect him, but he didn't. He resigned from the force and wrote a statement that spread through the department. Staying silent when you have the power to speak is a form of harm. I did harm, and I own that. His words made other officers step forward too. Some for the first time in their careers. Today, Alana and Jaden live together again. Their nights are filled with cartoons, messy dinners, and small arguments over cereal, the kind of ordinary moments they had lost for too long. One little girl's courage forced a system to listen. She didn't scream. She didn't fight. She just asked one simple question out loud, a question everyone else had been too afraid to say. And in that moment, silence finally broke.